Oud in oak, I think maybe it's one of my favorites. And I love oud in oak for a very simple reason. It's driven by animalic note. It's not starting from the wood, it's starting from the animalic note. Like the animal that we've got all within us, like the beast within us. So you knew the evolution of oud in oak, and you know how much at the beginning we wanted to really push this animality in the fragrance, and how much at the end we were like taming it, trying to tame it literally, because it became like
well, it became a real beast. Yeah. The reason why that was our idea in the beginning. The reason why I wanted to go that route is because we've been working on Sense of Oud. I've been working with other perfumers on ouds that were creative ouds, that were what we like to call Western ouds, right? And ouds that were really embellished and tamed and magnified, and with a myriad of different things. And you didn't want to do this at the beginning. You wanted to do something that would be more an homage of what oud is, oud at the heart of it. And so that took us into a direction of chasing the beast. Yes, it's true. And getting really close to the way oud is worn or used or burned in other parts of the world, right? Which has been done very rarely in perfumery here in this part of in America or in Europe. And then we got scared. No, we didn't. We got scared by your creation. Not really.
There was also a lack of interest for those animalic notes since maybe the 80s. And I think it's very interesting that through the Middle East and this oud trend, there is this gentle comeback to more tamed animalic notes. But what I think is very interesting is, to me, those animalic notes are the important one to humanize a perfume. It's who you are. And I think it's very important. It's like, I think it's a very humanized smell somehow. And the second point that I think is interesting, and we saw it during the creative process of oud in oak, is, to me, there is no bad smell per se. I don't like when people are categorizing, oh no, this is a bad smell, this is a good smell. I think there is no bad smell or good smell. It's a very difficult balance, it's a precarious balance. If the dosage is correct, is harmonious, you're gonna swing towards something that could be immensely agreeable, because there is this little, I don't know why, I don't know what, that makes the fragrance like a glove on you, like it's part of you, because of those animalic notes. And I think that's what is interesting for oud in oak.
From in a natural perspective, nothing is more central to a tree than oud. Oud is something that grows inside of the tree. Unfortunately, it's a disease and it eventually kills the tree, but thankfully for us, it has that smell that is so fascinating. And so there is nothing that is more tree-centric as an ingredient than oud, right?
Tree-centric, yes.
And so it's an expression of the heart of a tree and the heart of a human. And I love that clash. And then we use the oak barrel for it.
The oak barrel is bringing all the roundness and the comfort, because of those addictive notes from the oak barrel. I think it's bringing also a little bit of, if I may say it, innocence. In order to wrap the animality, I used a great deal of balsamic notes, like, for example, all the myrrh, the benzoin, the Gurjan balsam, the resins, different kind of resins, and vanilla absolute, of course. So I think it created like a cloud, like something very sensual and moelleux also around this oud, because oud also had the tendency to be quite dry also.
So, in summary, you took the oud beast, you put it in the cloud of softness, and you put the whole thing in an oak barrel.
Yes.
Okay, good.